gifted to PNGDF. And consultant provides business insights. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Minister for Treasury Ian Ling-Starkey advised Parliament yesterday on budget allocations for the country's law and justice sector.
Mr. Ling-Starkey stated there is a growing need for security reinforcements in the country due to recent conflicts, highlighting incidents in Goroka and ongoing fights in Porgera, Enga province.
There must be more police in PNG. The 2026 budget provides an overall increase of 9.6% in the law and justice sector, building on the 9.5% increase last year.
He highlighted the funding increases that are set to continue in the coming years, starting with a 761 million kina budget increase for the police force, which includes a 34% increase in goods and services funding to support operational costs. He also stated that funding for wages has increased by 19% as part of efforts to support the growth of 10,000 police officers by 2030. Mr. Ling-Starkey briefed the Parliament on budget increases in several priority areas, including LLG leaders' allowances.
Our priority areas, tracking line of police field, defence catering, court cases, receives a 42% increase from 112 million to 159 million kina. Our corrective services receive a 10.6% increase in operating funding in 2026. Our Office of Public Prosecutor receives a 60% increase in operating costs over 2 years. Our magisterial services receive a 36% increase over 2 years. Our Ombudsman Commission receives a 15.2% increase over 2 years, and our Independent Commission Against Corruption with a 34.5% increase in funding over the last 2 years to 54.1 million kina.
Additionally, 10 million kina has been allocated to counter money laundering activities. These allocations are included in the 2026 budget under the law and justice sector. Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
The 2026 national budget has an increase of 11.3% to 4,935 million kina for the education sector. This funding includes a 251 million kina increase in teacher salaries. This increases spending in the education sector to 2,532 million kina in 2026, aimed at preventing further teacher salaries overruns.
In addition, there is a 45 million increase in government tuition fee subsidy and project fee support from 860 million to 905 million kina.
For tests and help, there is increase from 152 million kina to 157 million kina.
Mr. Speaker, just as we support investments in physical capital, we also support investments in human capital through our health and education sectors. The 2026 budget continues our record of strong education investments with an increase in the education sector of 11.3% to 4,935 million kina.
As the country faces the challenge of medical supplies shortage, the additional funding for the sector allocated in next year's budget hopes to eliminate this issue. Minister Starkey said in the overall 30.9 billion kina budget, there is a 27 million kina increase for medical supplies from 240 million kina to 267 million kina.
Minister Stuckey said 15.8% increase to 3,205 million kina, which includes an 88 million kina increase for the provincial health authorities in Papua New Guinea. This includes Port Moresby General Hospital with an increase of 1,476 million kina.
There is a 27 million kina increase in medical supplies, from 240 million to 267 million kina. There are also major increases for vaccines of 73%, of malaria and TB and other key drugs of over 40%.
Minister Stuckey further presented that Church and Catholic health services, which provide an estimated half of all health services to the rural areas of Papua New Guinea, will increase by 22% from 46.3 million kina to 259 million kina. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Now to other local stories outside of Parliament. Smart Bees Pacific Limited founder and principal consultant Felix Gabriel gave insights on how SMEs in Papua New Guinea can overcome challenges and seize new opportunities.
Speaking on the third and final day of the inaugural Pacific International Conference 2025 today, Mr. Felix emphasized the obstacles and opportunities faced by SMEs in the country. He said about 50,000 SMEs operate in Papua New Guinea, and they represent resilience and ingenuity of Papua New Guineans. However, regular challenges such as access to finance, capacity and financial literacy, compliance burden, infrastructure access, and law and order surround small businesses.
Many actually fail not because of bad products or services. It's because of poor management. High pay and hierarchy, record keeping feel intimidating to small business owners. They see fear, confusion, and often avoidance. Outside Port Moresby and Ley, connectivity, logistics, market access remain tough.
Mr. Felix pointed out that one of the major issues with SMEs is separating personal funds or expenses with business funds. Noting this, he said this is where the transformative role of internal auditors comes in to encourage transparency and ethical business conduct, promoting accountability and internal controls, and building governance capacity within community-driven organizations.
In any business, you need to have a conducive environment to operate. When audit integrity meets entrepreneurial creativity, we create trustworthy business. That is the foundation of a stable economy.
He encourages young aspiring entrepreneurs to start small, learn from their mistakes, move forward, and to have passion above all. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Founder of City Pharmacy Limited, Sir Mahesh Patel, said internal auditors in Papua New Guinea should be leaders in holding people accountable. Sir Mahesh said this today while giving his keynote address at the inaugural Pacific International Conference 2025.
During discussions on the theme strengthening internal audit for regional impact, CPL founder Sir Mahesh Patel said integrity is Pacific value, noting progress happens when people come together, when institutions are built on trust, and when accountability is embraced as a shared responsibility. Sir Mahesh said this is what's lacking in the government.
Internal audit is not just about compliance or ticking boxes. It's about ensuring that organizations, whether in business and, for profit or not profit, government or civil society, are governed with integrity, transparency, and a long-term vision. Without trust, no organization and indeed no nation can thrive.
He pointed out that regional collaboration Capacity building and integrity help countries progress.
In business, I've learned that success without integrity is short. The same applies to nations and professions. If we can embed a culture of integrity and accountability across the Pacific, then internal auditors will not only safeguard processes, they will safeguard the trust of our people.
He said as PNG celebrates 50 years of independence, Papua New Guineans must look forward together with one vision, one Pacific and one profession. He commended Institute of Internal Auditors for their commitment to strengthening not only their profession, but the very foundation of governance in Pacific. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
As the local level government elections, counting and declarations near conclusion in Morobe province, the Tritem Watut LLG president has been outseated. This declaration was made yesterday.
In the election, comprising of 12 ward councillors from Watut LLG, Ward Councillor Henry Contreras of Ward 3 was elected 7 votes to 5, outsitting former President Waka Diamond. The Vice President is Ward 12 Councillor Giwisa Tukund, appointed by the President. Mr. Contreras revealed an issue he will prioritize. He added that another area of focus will be the education sector. Meanwhile, former President Waka Diamond said with his 3-term expertise, he will work closely with Contreras to develop the LLG.
So time mibla kamlo flow na mibla testimony ba usad win and president ba mibla ora working one time.
Bulolo District Administrator Joe Paru urged all councillors to work with the new president to deliver services. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Number 1 super, ilike mall member, iama mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Sa suppose you put in 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy gatos and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish low work. Ring him mipla now, nakisi more talk sawe. Long or way, you can up him super saving belong you.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. A special envoy from French government delivered 2 Delta drones and night vision goggles to Papua New Guinea Defense Force today at Murray Barracks in Port Moresby.
The Delta UX-11 drone comes with a fixed-wing professional mapping platform that can be utilized for large area survey and long-endurance observation missions. His Excellency Ambassador of France, Pierre Fournier, officially presented the equipment this morning.
Training courses are supplemented by equipment transfers, further evidence of our commitment to working alongside you. This is what brings us together today, and I'm therefore very pleased to present you on behalf of the French Armed Force General Staff with these, there's just one here, the other one is waiting for us outside.
The drones have integrated industrial long camera along with survey-grade positioning and dual communications that enable long flight operations. This gives the Papua New Guinea Defense Force a high-end survey-grade baseline platform to deliver persistent intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, mapping and disaster response capability.
Surveillance drones intended specifically for assessing damage after natural disasters and for aerial surveillance, completed by night vision goggles. Much other equipment has also been delivered to you this year, too numerous to list here, but with a total value of approximately 1.5 million kina.
His Excellency Fournier said France will continue to work with Papua New Guinea.
Horizons for us. There have been many opportunities for sharing and for training together on the ground. Well, firstly, through the major regional exercises coordinated by France and our armed force in New Caledonia, the FANC, the Southern Cross Croix du Sud exercise and the Equateur exercise.
He revealed they are committed to enhancing the partnership to bring progress to both nations' armed forces.
That this cooperation between our two armed forces covers a very broad field of action, from the most traditional ones to the most advanced tools, such as cybersecurity, and concerns an even wider field of application. Defense, of course, surveillance, illegal fishing, drug trafficking, but also humanitarian assistance.
The ambassador stated that the presentation of drones and night vision goggles today highlights the quality of the bond between both countries. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Papua New Guinea Defense Force now have the opportunity to utilize the Delta drones and night vision goggles that were presented to them to boost their operations.
Minister for Defense Dr. Billy Joseph, Commander of the Defense Force Rear Admiral Philip Polevara, and members of the Defense Force were present to witness the presentation ceremony today. Dr. Billy, upon delivering his speech, thanked the French government for the much-needed support.
This morning, we witnessed another milestone achievement in Papua New Guinea Defense Forces relations with France through the gifting of 2 Del Air fixed-wing drones and night vision goggles. These drones and night vision goggles will significantly enhance our surveillance and large area mapping capability.
The Defense Minister said France has assisted Papua New Guinea on many occasions.
I would also like to acknowledge the continued support and assistance that France has rendered to us during our times of need, especially during times of natural disasters.
PNGDF takes a step further in building their capabilities with the inclusion of the surveillance assistance through the drone presentations.
Deployment of these capabilities, particularly the drones, will allow us to protect our sovereign land and maritime borders. Additionally, the usage of the night vision goggles will significantly enhance our night operation capability. I would also like to acknowledge the training that French Armed Forces in New Caledonia have provided to the members of the PNGDF Long Range Reconnaissance Unit.
PNGDF personnel were fortunate to attend a recent training conducted by the French Armed Forces.
This specialist training have qualified our personnel to operate the drones and utilize night vision goggles with significant enhancement to their capability.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape made a statement in Parliament today inviting consideration, debate, ratification of the Papua New Guinea and Australia Mutual Defence Treaty, also known as the Pukpuk Treaty.
The treaty was signed on October 6 this year. Marape said the treaty will modernize defense cooperation between the two countries and make their defense relationship a legally binding commitment under international law, which obligates each nation to help the other in case of a national security threat.
It expands our cooperation beyond traditional defense domains into critical new areas such as cybersecurity, space, and electromagnetic, as well as warfare and many other programs going forward to a future befitting of our defense force that is ready to handle any challenges our country may face.
He assured the Parliament that the treaty respects PNG's sovereignty, independence, and territory integrity. Marape highlighted benefits including PNG citizens joining the Australian Defence Force, strengthening PNG's military and prioritising national security.
Firstly, it will enhance national security through shared resources, intelligence and advanced capabilities to counter common threats. Secondly, increased deterrence. Our collective defence agreement provides a strong unified posture that deters potential aggressors. Thirdly, improve interoperability. Its standardized procedures and joint training enable seamless and effective combined operations. It gives access to resources, includes access to advanced technology, equipment, and specialized expertise from Australia for PNG Defence Force. And of course, the promotion of regional stability and cooperation, solidifying our roles as key security pillars in the Pacific region.
In his statement, Marape also highlighted the current issues facing the country, including illegal fishing, illegal border crossing, drug smuggling, and arms smuggling.
If not prevented today, will not only just persist, but thrive and grow. And so it is the duty of any leadership team, not just myself, to find at the very earliest capacities, systems, help to assist, negate, stop, and secure our borders so that we can work that space going forward.
Marape concluded by acknowledging PNG's shared history with Australia and their strategic geographic location, which allows both countries to continuously work together. Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
Day 3 of the Digital Transformation Summit 2025 celebrated youth engagement and digital talent development. The program featured coding challenges, hackathons, and gaming competitions aimed at empowering youth innovators and promoting inclusive participation in digital economy.
A key highlight was the Modern Warfare Gaming Competition, designed to promote digital literacy and innovation among PNG's next generation. 16-year-old Paul Sive, captain of the winning team, said the experience helps them to prepare for the future.
Because it will boost our confidence with being in front of a crowd and
He added that participating in such programs also help youths in improving their level of confidence.
It will help us with probably networking, we get to know people around here, and yeah, they might provide stuff for us in the future, which we might need.
Programs like Future Gen Inclusion and Immersion are essential for building a digital skilled workforce, ensuring inclusive participation in PNG's digital economy. Cleo Dutton, National, MTV News.
The Department of Information and Communications Technology signed a Memorandum of Understanding with MiBank to promote financial inclusion and digital access for all citizens.
The event aims to integrate digital platforms with financial services, making it easier for people in rural and urban areas to access banking and government services.
My bank's business model is centered around financial inclusion. And for those that are in this country, you know our country is very rugged, and people sometimes walk days in the remote hinterlands just to come to have access to a banking service or to have access to credit facilities.
Secretary for DICT, Stephen Matainaho, said the MOU is more to do with providing digital infrastructure services to the people of PNG.
So it's something quite, in my view, quite extraordinary, and this MOU represents so much more we can do with this whole digital public infrastructure of digital ID for EKYC, and we're really grateful that my bank has come on board. In fact, discussions are already firing away well before this MOU.
This collaboration aims to help bridge the digital divide and empower communities through technology and financial literacy. Cleo Dutton, National, MTV News.
Western Province will continue to roll out the 166 education restructure next year. All schools within the 4 districts will adapt to this restructure in an effort to develop future human resource. Kiunga Secondary School in North Flight District of Western Province held its 26th grade 12 graduation ceremony yesterday that saw 132 students graduate. Speaking at the graduation ceremony, Western Provincial Administrator Robert Alphonse Kayun said all schools in the province that have spaces will cater for incoming students. He said the Provincial Education Division and teachers are looking forward to coordinate and continue this restructure. Both the graduates and continuing students have been urged to strive for excellence in their educational journey going forward.
You give him or her the best education, and she or he gets the best job, you can reap the benefits forever. It's not business, you can't make loss. That child will look after you.
The Fly River Provincial Government will continue to invest in health, education, enabling infrastructures, agribusiness and law and justice sector to ensure people receive better services. Mr. Kayun encouraged students and graduates to embrace challenges and aim to serve the province when they complete their studies.
Remember that education is a powerful tool that can open doors for new opportunities and challenges. Use it wisely.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at 0.2363 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying 0.2288 US dollars, 0.3511 Australian dollars, 0.1187 euro, 35.42 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Tambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Bilom Australia, Papua New Guinea Law Na Justice Partnership.
The all-new GWM Power has the best in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. EMTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. The crowning week for the Miss Bed of Paradise PNG has officially started with the induction of the contestants yesterday. For the 2025 pageant, 9 provinces will be participating. Provinces taking part are Sundown, Western, Morobe, Gulf, Central, Enga, East Sepik, Western Highlands, and East New Britain. The pageant week will run from 24th of November to Wednesday, 3rd of December, where the contestants will take part in various activities leading up to the crowning night.
Our focus in the Miss Bed of Paradise is education for children with disability. And so we are proud of the journey. We say that our pageant is with a purpose, our crown is for service. So we are not about the outlook beauty. We are about the inward beauty, the beauty of the heart that is compassionate and that is also going to help vulnerable people.
Ms. Byers said the aim of the pageant this year was to ensure there is provincial participation. The contestants are proudly supported by their provincial governments.
I'd like to thank all those provincial sponsors because without them we wouldn't have a provincial pageant this year. And I'd also like to thank Tourism Promotion Authority, our patron Honorable Belden Nama, who saw this platform and saw a lot of value in it.
The crowning next year will take place in the own province of the winning contestant.
For all the others, I can honestly tell you there were interest and they all rang except time ran out on us. Yeah. And so we kindly advise them to get ready for next year.
Ms. Bias explained that provinces in this year's pageant were able to sign with Miss Bed of Paradise PNG, while others came on board late and did not make it through the vetting process. Meanwhile, Ms. Bias said the Miss Bed of Paradise PNG will be the next big thing in the country, boosting the economy.
Rugby league is the only exciting thing in this country. When it comes to rugby, everyone lines a cycle, people are excited. What else? Is there anything else that our country can rally behind and get excited about? And I'm telling you, Miss Bed of Paradise is the next big thing in the country. It will be. Every year, provinces will host their pageants, districts will host their little pageants, and they will send their queen here. And whoever wins Miss Bed of Paradise, your province will host the next pageant. We don't care if you have the infrastructure or you don't have it. If you're gonna host it on the field, do that. If you're gonna, you don't have accommodation in your schools and churches and villages will host the rest of PNG that comes in, do that, because that is local tourism boost right there.
Governor for Madang Province, Ramsey Pariwa, presented 100,000 kina to Simbai Anglican Church to celebrate its 100-year anniversary.
The ceremony gathered Anglican Church faithful from Solomon Islands, Oro Province and Madang to acknowledge the services provided by the Melanesian Brotherhood in the Middle Ramo district. Melanesian Brotherhood was established in 1925 by Ini Koporia, a policeman from Solomon Islands, who shared the gospel in remote areas of Melanesia by living among the local people and respecting their traditions. Bishop of Popondetta Diocese Reverend Lindsay Iova and Anglican Church priest at Simbai, Father Samson Songrigin, thanked Governor Pariwa for delivering such assistance to Christians in the remote region of Madang. However, Governor Pariwa was not able to attend the ceremony due to the Parliament sitting this week, which his first secretary, Francis Tavatuna, delivered the check of 100,000 kina to the church. Tavatuna said to the people that the Madang provincial government, under the leadership of Governor Pariwa, is committed to working in partnership with the churches in vital service delivery in all districts. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
With less than a month to go before Christmas, finance officers working in Abao district marked an early Christmas celebration with the official opening of 2 newly built staff houses at Kupiano Station in Central Province. The homes are part of an ongoing push by the Central Provincial Government to improve public servant housing across all districts.
2 new staff houses now stand at Kupiano Station, buildings that will soon become home to finance officers serving the Abao district. The small but significant ceremony held recently drew representatives from across Central Province, including Provincial Finance Manager Wallis Imbal, officials from the National Department of Finance, and finance teams from Rigo, Goilala, Kairuku, and Hirikoyari districts. Abao District Manager Trevor Tararu, a longtime advocate for public servant housing, said this initiative ensures officers are taken care of and become more productive. Provincial Finance Manager for Central Province Wallis Imbal credited the leadership of Governor Rufina Pita and Acting Provincial Administrator Bala Kapa for ensuring the funding was made available. The 2 houses at Kupiano are part of a larger rollout across Central Province. Just 6 weeks ago, a similar public servant home was opened at Kwikila Station. With housing one of Papua New Guinea's biggest challenges, the Central Provincial Administration says more district-level projects are expected Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
A delegation from Pingtan County of Fujian Province in China recently visited Madang to strengthen their mutually beneficial relationship with the Madang provincial government.
The visit follows a memorandum of understanding that was signed by the governor for Madang, Ramsey Pariwa, on December the 14th, 2024. The MOU was purposely to reach understanding of cooperation, strong trade connectivity, and establish communication between the Pingtan County and Madang Province. Director General Administrative Committee of Pingtan Comprehensive Pilot Zone, Huang Jiambo, said he looks forward to more exchanges between both parties. The delegation was given a comprehensive Madang 2040 long-term vision presentation by the consultant and secretary of Madang Development Corporation, Kesi Lame. Lame said the meeting represents an important moment of friendship, mutual discovery, and strategic exploration. He added that this will strengthen relationships between their two regions, share development aspirations, explore pathways for cooperation in areas of mutual interest, and lay foundations for a long-term partnership. Moreover, Madang Province is keen to advance its discussions and translate the promising conversations into tangible and impactful collaborative initiatives. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Sri Lanka community in Port Moresby made its annual Christmas donations to Cheshire Disability Services recently. This marks their 5th annual donations. With the belief that Christmas is a time of giving, the Sri Lankan community chose Cheshire Disability Services to be the recipient of the donations this year. The donations include groceries, dry rations, detergents and toiletries, and solar lighting for Christmas season, totaling to almost 15,000 kina. Receiving the donations, Cheshire Disability Services Project Manager Joe Anuma said they are currently running low on food supplies and are grateful for the donations. He said being in existence for 60 years now, Cheshire operates through donations like this. National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Chuka Sports. The Premier Soccer League's 2025 minor premiership title is already in the bag for the Lay City Football Club as they continue their winning culture.
Securing a hard-fought 1-0 victory over the Kula FC today at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby, Lay City Club legend and current coach Valentine Nelson praised his side for their effort. Lay City resumed the season with a win to extend their 10 points clear lead on the points ladder while awaiting minor premiership as the season winds down next weekend.
Yes, I think the minor premier is in the bag now, so congratulations back to the hardworking staff and the boys and our sponsors and all our families and fans for the support throughout the season.
He says they are trying to keep a winning culture at the club level and the players are doing it right.
Building from each game, we learn from each game, and with the results that we have, we're looking forward to maintain the good spirit, the winning spirit, so we're trying to build a winning culture within the team.
Nelson added that a lot of his players just returned from the recently concluded MSG Cup, and for them to pick up where they have left off is something the players must be commended for.
Together, we have half of our teams here with the under-23 development team, and half of the team is back in Lay, so for them to come back and gel and get this game, a win is a positive for us.
The two teams squared out under the Port Moresby sun and went scoreless into the break. It was until Benjamin Kila nodded his side home. Here is what Nelson has to say about the goal scorer.
So Kila will be a weapon for us to use in the future.
Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports. The 2025 National Touch Championship, scheduled to be hosted in Alotau, Milne Bay Province next month, has been relocated to Lay.
The relocation of the venue from Alotau to Lay was announced today by the Touch Football PNG. This is due to non-compliance from Alotau Touch Body. The Touch Body stated in a press statement to all 13 affiliated associations that the decision is made after careful considerations of several critical factors. Despite repeated follow-ups, the host association and the Touch Federation PNG technical director were unable to provide the required preparation and countdown report. In addition, Touch Football PNG has not received sufficient information regarding security arrangement, accommodation plans, logistics, and transport readiness. Alotau failed the compliance with hosting criteria outlined in the official confirmation letter issued in February this year. Given the urgency and the importance of ensuring a successful and safe national championship for all participating associations, the president of Touch Football PNG has made a last-minute but necessary decision to move the hosting venue to Lay Morobe Province. The sporting body also stated that more details regarding logistics and coordination for Lay venue will be circulated promptly. Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
Chuka Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports.
Chicken kebab Sajina. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
Number one super, like him all member, mas na stop good. Time only retire or finish slow walk. Suppose you put him 10 kina more long contribution belong you, long one week, you buy cartons and 50,000 kina more. Time you finish slow walk. Ring him mipla now, nakisi more talk sawe. Long all way, you can up him super saving belong you.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Auckland. Now an NRL team based here.
Create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Kai. True Kai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Kai Sports. Papua New Guinea will co-host the 2026 Rugby League World Cup with 4 matches scheduled to take place in the country.
The Papua New Guinea Kumuls is pooled in Group C along with Tonga and France in men's division, while the Orchids are in Group B along with New Zealand, France and Fiji in women's division. The men's team pooled in Group C will take on the Group B teams comprising of England, Samoa and Lebanon. Kumuls will host Lebanon in their tournament opener at Port Moresby National Football Stadium on October 17, 2026, followed by Samoa on October 26, 2026. They will then meet England in Wynn Stadium on October 30, 2026 to complete their pool games. In the women's schedule, PNG Orchids will host France on October 17, followed by Fiji on October 24th at the National Football Stadium, conclude with a match against New Zealand in Sibas Super Stadium. The 2 months of rugby league will conclude with the finals in Brisbane Suncorp Stadium on Sunday, November 15, 2026. Charlie Dumavi, True Kai Sports.
That ends True Kai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk on time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. Southern region, Port Moresby, mostly fine to partly cloudy. Darrow, partly cloudy with chances of brief showers. Karama, partly cloudy, possible a few showers. Alotau, partly cloudy, and Popondetta, partly cloudy, then some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy, then few showers and possible thunderstorms. Madang, cloudy periods with few rain showers and thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Vanimo, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, mostly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, cloudy periods with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy periods, then some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy periods, then few rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And in the Islands region, Mount Agan City, cloudy periods with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, cloudy periods, then few rain to rain showers and thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods, then few rain to rain showers and thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 26th of November 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good nights.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.